And welcome back to Col U TV for a special sign-in show. Much the same as buses, you wait for one and they all come along at once. Well, three to mention that's going to be added to Wayne Brown's squad. Right, let's get on with it then. Your first signing of the summer is a familiar face to most of you, Amir Hughes. He was speaking about his one-year deal a little earlier, but first let's see his first goal for the club, accompanied by the excellent BBC Essex commentary from Neil Kelly.
Edwards, flicked on by Akinde! I don't believe it! Emyr Huws, with 9 men, has scored from inside the 6-yard box. It's all Colchester United wanted. A set-piece opportunity. I think Akinde got a touch to it from a corner by Edwards, and Emyr Huws comes back after such a long time off, and that has got to be one of the most sensational, unlikely moments in the history, yes I say that, of Colchester United, because with 9 men deep into stoppage time, they have levelled things up against Swindon Town. Colchester United won, Swindon won. I don't believe it.
Emyr, you must be delighted with a new one-year deal at Colchester.
Yeah, I'm chuffed to be back. It's good to get the deal done, and I'm looking forward to the new season.
You're looking forward to getting stuck into pre-season?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the boys have been back a few days, so I'll be looking forward to catching up with them and kicking on.
And obviously we've appointed Wayne Brown, Joe Dunn and Dave Hussey in the summer. Was that any influence in your decision to come back?
Yeah, definitely. I really enjoyed working with them last year. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do this season.
And what are your ambitions for the new season? Obviously, you had a couple of injuries towards the end of last season. Are you looking to be more consistent?
Yeah, I think you could say that. I think consistency would be, and as a team, I think we want to start the season well and see what we can do, but definitely finish the season strongly, I think, and I think we should be taking that into next season and aiming high.
Having spent the second half of last season with the club, does that help you going into the new season? You must already know a lot of the lads, and it helps you to gel going into the first game.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a great bunch of lads, as you know, so it's really nice to be working with them again. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to working hard again and seeing what we can do. I think it's exciting.
And first pre-season game is coming up in just over a week's time. How excited are you for that?
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to get some games in and build up the fitness, get in the groove again. It'll be nice.
He's delighted to get a new one-year deal with the club, and let's hope he can continue the good form from the end of last season. Now then, another man who was in fine form at the tail end of the 21-22 campaign was Sam Hornby. He joins the club as the second signing of the summer. We'll have an interview with our new goalkeeper in a moment, but first let's see some of those saves from the final day against Hartlepool.
Sam, you've signed a new 2-year deal with Colchester United. You must be happy to get it over the line.
Yeah, it took a while, but it was all out of my control. But yeah, delighted to get it done now, and hard work started this morning.
And you had a successful loan spell towards the end of last season, putting in some good performances, notably Hartlepool away. You must be excited to battle with Emyr Huws for that #1 spot.
Yeah, competition's health, isn't it? I think we both showed that last year with both of our performances. Since I obviously came in, I pushed him. I was in, and then got took out, and then I pushed him again to then get back in the last couple of games. And from my opinion and other people's opinions, we both did quite well. So yeah, it was something I'm looking forward to going forward.
And how does that dynamic work between yourself and Emyr, and obviously Ted coming through from the youth system as well?
It's just like any position. You just got to have competition. You got to make sure you drive each other forward, because then at the end of the day, if we both push each other forward, it only bodes well for the football club.
And obviously we've appointed Wayne Brown, Joe Dunn, Dave Hussey. Was that any influence in your decision to come here?
Well, yeah, obviously I worked with them last year, and I really enjoyed my time there. Last year with them. So yeah, it was nice to know that it was a familiar face in terms of all the lads and all the staff. So yeah, it was definitely a part of my decision was down to that as well.
What are your personal ambitions for the new season? Obviously, there is big competition between yourself and Emyr. What do you feel you want to achieve this season?
The end game is to get this club out of the division, isn't it? So hopefully we can do that. But first and foremost, is to get in the team. But that doesn't come without hard work, and I realise how hard I'm going to have to work from now until the start of the season to get into the team.
And in the changing room, obviously it's your first day back today, but the rest of the lads have been back a week. Are you looking forward to the first pre-season? Is there a good mood in the changing room?
Yeah, brilliant. It was good to see everyone. Handshakes, hugs, whatever. It was like good to see everyone back in the dressing room, and everyone can't wait to get started on the first pre-season game on Saturday, and then just kicking them off and then getting ready for Northampton away on the first day of the season.
And lastly, are you excited to get the season going? Obviously it's been a relatively short pre-season this year, but it soon comes around, doesn't it?
Yeah, you'd be lying if you said you weren't itching to get to that first game of the season, because everyone wants to, and yeah, so there's a lot of excitement in the building up to Northampton away.
Good to have Sam back here on a 2-year deal, of course, and he will be hoping for some healthy competition alongside Emyr Huws by the looks of things for that #1 shirt. Right then, last but not least, we have a new face, a newbie. Forgive the pun, I didn't write that, if you will, in the shape of former Rochdale midfielder Alex Newby. The 26-year-old brings bags of experience with him after a couple of good seasons at Scotland, and we spoke to him moments after he put pen to paper on a 2-year deal here with us at Colchester United.
So, Alex, you've signed for Colchester United. You must be delighted to get that over the line.
Really excited to get started, meet the lads and everything, and just want to get going now.
You're here relatively early in pre-season. That gives you a chance to get to know the lads. How have you been settling in on your first day?
I've briefly spoke to a couple of lads, but it's always good to come in, like I feel, early in pre-season, like you said, so I'm not sort of playing catch up on fitness or anything like that, and I can sort of get myself like adjusted really early before the season starts.
Is there anyone in the current squad that you know or have played against before I
think I've played against most of them, obviously last season, but obviously I don't know any of them personally yet. Hopefully that'll change shortly, but yeah, just really excited and sort of want to go in and meet everyone.
And how did the move come about? Obviously you were at Rochdale last season. What attracted you to the club here?
Well, I think the setup's fantastic for the level, the training ground, all excellent facilities and stuff. It's a big club, and I just wanted to come somewhere that made me feel valued and wanted, and obviously the gaffer showed that sort of interest, and I couldn't be happy to sort of get it signed.
And speaking about the management team, they were taken on as full-time permanent in the summer. Did that attract you to the club at all? Did they mention anything?
Yeah, well obviously I knew he was the interim manager last year, and obviously I kept an eye on the results, and it was really positive, I think, from the time that he came in to the end of the season. So hopefully, you know, I can sort of hit the ground running, and we can sort of continue the form that they left off on last season.
And for any fans watching, what can you bring to the team? What are your strong points that you feel you can add?
You know, I feel like I'm an attacking player. I like to sort of dribble, be positive in possession, and sort of, you know, get at teams, make things happen. You know, obviously goals and assists, like it's just the usual stuff really. But I think I'm sort of, you know, a really positive player that can sort of help to excite the fans.
And we've got the first pre-season game of the week, first pre-season coming up at the end of the week. You must be excited to finally get back underway.
Yeah, it's, you know, it feels like it's been a long summer. So, you know, you want to get the minutes in your legs early on in the season, in pre-season, sorry. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And just lastly, what are you most looking forward to for the season ahead?
You know, obviously I've got ambitions to, you know, finish as high as possible, possibly, you know, reach the playoffs, get promoted, all the sort of the things you would expect. I just feel like, you know, it's, from what I've heard, it's a great group of lads. You know, a great sort of team spirit around here, and I just hope I can add to that and sort of help us kick on.
So there you have it, the first 3 signings of the summer, and they'll be hoping for successful seasons, of course, with us here at Colchester United. And I know you join me in wishing them all the best while they're here with us and beyond. Right, that's pretty much it for now. I'll be back when we have more news from the JobServe Community Stadium. But just a reminder, 17th of July, Sunday the 17th of July, is the open day here at the club. There'll be a Q&A with Robbie. Also get to meet the players. There'll be an open training session, which you can watch amongst many other games and food stalls that will be here. So it'll be a good family day out here on Sunday the 17th of July. So hopefully we'll see you then. If not, we'll see you very, very soon. Take care, and it's goodbye for now.